Orli Shaham. Welcome to my home backyard, where we bring you Playdates from our popular live interactive concert series. Play along with us, dance along, and enjoy the music. This series is especially designed for kids up to early elementary, but feel free to include all the members of your household, whether they're human or animal, stuffed or not. Today we're bringing you one of my favorite pieces from the backyard, Mackey's Sneaky March. This piece was written especially for you so that you could participate in it. When you write music, it's called composing, and a person who writes music is a composer. Music is written down on a staff that looks like this, with 5 lines straight across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could make 5 lines like this using a ruler. This symbol over here is called the treble clef, and it tells us that the music on this page will be kind of high in pitch. Let's try to sing up to a high pitch together. Take a deep breath. We'll start in the middle and go up. Hey, that's pretty good. Now let's try to sing a really low pitch together. We'll take a deep breath and start in the middle again. That's very good. The pitches, or the notes, are written by a circle like this. Now, if you wanted to write a really high pitch, you would put it very high on this paper, on the staff. A low pitch goes lower. I have all of these magnetic notes here. Some of them have fancy stems, and some of them have just holes to be longer notes. And you could put your notes either on the lines or between the lines like this. And that's how you write your music. The composer Mackey wanted to tell you himself the story of how he composed Sneaky March. So here he is, sitting with his kids by the pool.
Hi, I'm Mackey from Princeton, New Jersey. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I composed Sneaky March. It all started 11 years ago on a hot summer day when my now 11-year-old son Jasper was just a baby, not even one. We spent the day at his grandparents' house with a swimming pool. We spent all day playing in the pool. And when we got home, I went to the piano with baby Jasper on my lap. In order to balance him so he wouldn't fall, I had to hold my hands like that. And the only thing I could play was this one chord, which is the basis of Sneaky March. Sneaky March, by the way, started as a song with the words, Jasper and Daddy, Jasper and Daddy, Jasper and Daddy in the pool all day long. Those were the words, but I took out the words to just make a piano piece. The piece also exists in a different version with my daughter's name. Her name is Dio, D-Y-O, so I sometimes sing the piece, Jasper and Dio, Jasper and Dio in the pool. I've yet to make a version for Juniper here. She's never been in a pool, so I don't know if she wants to spend any time in the pool. Bye.
We've performed Sneaky March many times on backyard concerts, and I'd like to share one of those performances with you so you can participate. You'll need to get a little hanky like this or like that. Really, any piece of cloth will do. So why don't you pause the video now and go get one. Now that we're ready, let's watch and perform Sneaky March together.
We're going to do a really cool piece for you. It's called Sneaky March, and Steve Mackey over there, who's a really famous composer, he wrote it for you. He wrote it for this kind of group, and we've been playing it for years. It's our biggest hit. But before you can all help us perform, we need to practice a little bit. So first of all, can everybody show me how they march in place? Does everybody know how to march in place? Great. Good. Now we're going to practice a few different things with these marches. I don't know if you noticed, but the name of the piece is called Sneaky March. So in order to be sneaky with it, you're going to put the hankies right in front of your eyes, and you're going to march really quietly, which remember in music, really quietly is piano. Here's what the music sounds like when the march is piano. March with me. Little marches. Good job. I think you all have the sneaky part down. So sometimes in this music, the music gets really loud, or forte. And then I want you to raise that hanky in the air and march really big and loud, and this is what that sounds like. Great, these are excellent marchers. What do you think, composer Steve Mackey? Do you feel like you're getting good marching? Nicely represented. See, you're doing right by the composer. That's very important. So now there's a couple of other things. Do you remember we talked about with the trombonist about the high pitch and the low pitch? When you hear a really high pitch, I want you to try and touch the ceiling with your hanky. Here's a really high pitch. And a low pitch, try to touch the ground. Let's try that one again. And now, they don't always come exactly one after the next. Sometimes it's a surprise, so you have to really listen to know what you're supposed to do when. I think this is an advanced audience. The Institute for Advanced Studies is nearby. I think this is an advanced, right guys? We're going to add one more thing. Did you ever fight with somebody because you wanted to be in the same place that they were? Like somebody took your seat, or somebody took your place somewhere, and you wanted to be in that same place? In music, that's called a trill, and it goes like this. These two notes are fighting to be in the same place at the same time. And when you hear a trill, I want you to shake your handkerchief. Now here's the hard part. Sometimes they're fighting to be in the same place while they're marching. So listen for that. It's going to sound like this. Well, good, you're starting to remember. So now, when we really perform this piece, all of these different things are going to come at you. There's going to be sneaky. There's going to be really loud. There's going to be high notes. You're going to reach for them. It's going to be low notes. You're going to reach for that. And there's going to be those trills. And we're going to start with a sneaky march. So do you remember how to get ready to sneak? Put the handkerchief right in front of your eyes and get ready for that quiet march. And here you are making your Richardson Auditorium debut in Steve Mackey's Sneaky March Quintet for piano and quartet.
was such fun. I'm pianist Orli Shaham. Thanks for joining me in my Backyard. Look for other episodes of our Backyard Playdates and check out our at-home activities page on our website for more musical activities, especially ones where you can compose. A big thank you to Stephen Mackey and his family, to Princeton University Concerts, and to the brass quartet, the Westerlies, for that terrific video. I'll see you next time in the Backyard. I hope you keep making music until then.